Okay, so recently I've been feeling stuck for a variety of reasons, right? I've had low energy. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff in my personal life. My emotions have been imbalanced. I felt a bit overwhelmed with life. I'm feeling like I wasn't good enough. I was feeling like I wasn't sure what I was doing. I've been feeling like I wasn't sure what my purpose was. I was feeling my purpose. And basically, a number of things have been happening, and this has led to me feeling like I've been stuck in a rut. This happens every so often, and anytime there's like large gaps in between episodes, it's because I'm going through something, or it's because I'm feeling stuck and I feel like I'm wasting my time or I'm not doing the right thing, right? So I know that I'm very, very capable of overcoming these things, and I just need to take a minute to sort of stabilize myself, stabilize my life. And I thought, you know what, let me turn this into an episode because I know that there are people out there who also feel stuck in the rut every now and then, and they may not have the tools to help them to snap out of it. So I guess the reason I'm doing this episode is so that if you're stuck in a rut, you are able to watch this and figure out a way that works for you to snap out of it. Or at least I hope you find some sort of information that can help you. And you may not be stuck in a rut now, but if you're stuck in a rut in the future, you can always refer back to this episode and yeah, we'll go from there. We're all just figuring out this life stuff, right? And I'm trying to help in the best way that I can, which is why if I'm going for anything, I'm going to be transparent and share it with you guys. So yeah, watch on and learn something new today. Hello everyone and welcome to another installment of the Chris Unplugged podcast. This podcast comes out every Tuesday at 8 p.m. British Standard Time. No, let me try that again. I try to put this out every Tuesday at 8 p.m. British Standard Time. When you feel stuck, you kind of feel like you're frozen. You're sort of frozen in this moment. You're caught between your past life or what you've always been used to doing and what you should not be doing, but you're unable to start the things you should be doing. That's not to get mixed up with procrastination, which is fairly similar, but when you feel stuck, it's sort of crippling, like you can't move forward. It almost feels like you're incapable of moving forward, you're incapable of doing what you're meant to be doing. And it could be for a variety of reasons. It could be, like I mentioned earlier, emotional imbalance, brain fog, lack of motivation, you're unable to focus, and you could be stuck in different ways in your life, to be honest. You could be stuck at work, your fitness journey, your religion, your faith, in your relationship, any walk in life, you could feel like you're stuck and you're unable to move forward. And the part that makes feeling stuck even worse is the fact that because you feel stuck and you're unable to do stuff, every day you don't do what you're meant to be doing, you feel bad, you feel guilt for not doing what you're meant to be doing. Then you beat yourself up for not doing what you're meant to be doing. You beat yourself up for being stuck in a rut, and you continue this cycle of feeling stuck, not doing what you're meant to be doing, feeling stuck, not doing what you're meant to be doing, beat yourself up, feel stuck, and you keep going through that over and over and over and over again. And if left unchecked, this could lead to anxiety or depression. If at any point you reach that stage where you feel anxious all the time or depressed, I would really, really, really encourage you to seek professional help. That's because you've probably reached a stage where you are now unable to help yourself anymore, and you need someone else to help you through what you're going through. So the main purpose of this episode was really I just want to share with you the 5 tips that I use to help get myself out of feeling stuck in a rut. And because I've gone through this fairly recently, I think it's still quite fresh in my mind, and just watching this is actually testament to the fact that I've finally been able to do that and record an episode and take the next steps. The first step is to come to terms with the fact that you're actually stuck in a rut. Accept that you're stuck. Identify why you feel stuck. Is it in a conflict? Are you scared of what's coming next? Let me use a door analogy. So in the middle of your life is a doorway. On one side is the things that you've been doing, your comfort zone, what you're used to doing. And on the other side of the door is your blessings, the things that you should be doing. Now you're scared to walk through that door and take the next steps, right? So now you're stuck quite literally in the middle. You're struggling to let go of the past. For example, if you're in a relationship, you have invested so much time and effort and money into it, and you keep going back wanting to fix it. And on the other side, you're now scared that You may never find love like that again. You may not get over this person. Or let's say work, say you feel stuck at work, there's no progression, no pay rise, nothing, but you're scared that you may lose your job stability that this job provided for you for years and years and years. So you feel stuck on whether you should actually just take the plunge and go for a new job, or whether you should stick it out and hope that things change. So you just need to come to the terms with the fact that you're actually stuck and figure out the reasons why you feel stuck. Most times we're actually just fearful of feeling powerless, feeling like if we take the plunge, we will lose control of our lives. But if you feel stuck, you're already at a point where you're losing control of your life. And the only way you can take back control of your life is accepting that you feel stuck and taking the next steps that you need to take. Second step, remind yourself that you actually have the ability to choose. You get to choose whether you remain stuck in your comfort zone or you have the ability to drag yourself out of feeling stuck, drag yourself out of that rut that you've been in for however long. It's actually a choice. And if you feel like it's beyond your control, you also have the choice of seeking external help, professional help, seeking help of someone who can help you get out of that rut that you're in. Granted, there may be external circumstances that prevent you from getting professional help, for example, finances, or you haven't got anyone you can reach out to, whatever, but you get the choice to figure it out. You have a choice to either figure it out and do something about it, or you can accept just remain where you are, remain stagnant. And in this life, if you stay stagnant, technically you're going backwards because life will keep progressing with or without you. Do you want to grow or remain as you are? Ask yourself that question. And if you choose to grow, choose to make a difference, choose to change. Make the choice. It's within your control. The third step is I go back to basics. I go back to my purpose. I go back to my why. Why am I doing this? Identify what's important to you. Why did you start this journey in the first place? What is it that you wanted from life? And then now you reach the point where you feel stuck. What was the original reason why you went through these things? Don't forget gratitude as well. Gratitude is part of the basics. Always show gratitude for the journey and how far you've come. Always go back to basics. When I feel stuck, I always go back to basics. Just remind myself, why am I doing this? Who am I doing this for? What is the main reason I'm doing this? What is my purpose? What is my why? I'm trying to change lives. I'm trying to improve lives. I'm trying to make the world the best place, one person, one step at a time. So that is my why. And every time I feel stuck in a rut, I go back to basics. I want to make my daughter's life as beautiful as I can. I want to improve the lives of my family members. Your why could be anything that you want it to be. You get to choose that. So go back to basics and remind yourself of your why, your purpose, and why you do the things that you do. The fourth tip, stop the negative self-talk. I feel like it's almost our default to just talk down to ourselves when we let ourselves down. And it's easier said than done for me to tell you to stop, but the moment you realize that you're talking down on yourself, the moment you realize you're beating yourself up, I want you to just stop. Take a second and just be like, you know what, why am I doing this? Why am I beating myself up like this? Beating yourself up has never helped anyone, not a single person on this planet. So the moment you realize that you're beating yourself up and you're doing negative self-talk, just stop. Stop and change how you speak to yourself. Positive affirmations. I feel like I've mentioned this in like at least 4 or 5 episodes, and that's just to show you how important it is to me and the people in my life to continue to affirm positivity, continue to affirm how good we feel about ourselves, continue to affirm the kind of person that we want to be. I don't want to be the kind of person that beats myself up just because I'm not achieving stuff. I don't want to be the person that beats myself up because I'm comparing myself to other people. So stop the negative self-talk and start to affirm positivity in your life. So the 5th tip for me is to talk to someone. Whenever I feel like I can't do this work myself, I may not necessarily speak to a professional, but I will speak to people that I view as my sounding board, people that I view are on the same journey as me, people that I'm comfortable speaking to. You may not feel comfortable speaking to anyone, and if that's the case, like I said, seek out a professional. But if there's someone in your life or people in your life who share the same values, who are on the same journey as you, who also want to improve themselves and they're committed to improving themselves as well, people that are not judgmental, people that won't tell you off or criticize you for how you're feeling, speak to them openly and just share how you're feeling. It's not necessarily about what they say back. It's more about you voicing how you feel, because it's the first step to acknowledging the fact that you know what, you recognize that you're stuck, you recognize how you're feeling, and you know that you want to make a change. So you talk to someone, voice how you're feeling, get it off your chest. And honestly speaking, if there's no one for you to talk to, feel free to reach out to me. My email address is chris@figuringoutfatherhood.com. You don't necessarily have to, but if you feel like you want to reach out to someone, speak to someone, like I said, you can reach out to me via email. You can send me a DM on Instagram. I don't judge anyone. Like I keep saying, I'm just trying to change the world one person at a time. And I'm willing to help in any single way that I can. As I was recording this, a bonus tip came to my mind, and this final tip is don't blame other people for how you're feeling. When you blame other people for how you're feeling, you sort of cede control of your life, and you place control of your life in that person's hands. No one should be able to dictate whether you're stuck in the rut or not. But granted, people aren't. But granted, people ain't shit. It is what it is. Right? And people who do you good, people who do you harm, but it's up to you to realize, like, you know what, this person isn't good for me. Take control of your life. Don't blame them how you're feeling. Don't blame them for you being stuck in the rut. You can blame your manager, you can blame your spouse, you can blame your PT, you can blame your friends, you can blame anyone, but that's the easy option. Take control of your life. Don't take control of your life to anyone else beyond yourself. And that is one major step to taking back control of your life. Like I said earlier, I would really, really encourage you to speak to a professional or seek therapy or speak to someone who can help you when you're feeling stuck and you feel like there's nothing they can do to get out of it. I'll be quite transparent here. I get therapy. Initially it was weekly, then I tapered down to every 2 weeks. Now it's tapered down to monthly. And the reason I did that was because I realized that, you know what, the things I need to better myself are beyond my current capabilities. I need someone to help me through that. And I reached out to a therapist, and you know what? It's been great. I feel much better. I feel much lighter, and I feel better equipped to tackle the world. Granted, different people have different opinions of therapy, but I can say from my experience that I would highly, highly, highly recommend it. And remember, when you feel stuck, it forces you to remain in your comfort zone and it stifles your growth. It stops you from getting your blessings. It stops you from getting what it is that you deserve in this life, which is good things. Be careful not to get too used to feeling stuck, because people spend a significant chunk of their lives feeling stuck and not doing anything about it. They're just hoping and willing life to just change without them even making any attempt to change it. Some people focus on their faith and their religion to make these changes for them, but don't underestimate the power that you have within yourself to make a change for yourself, by yourself. Don't let life pass you by while you feel stuck. You can feel stuck for however long you want, and that's absolutely fine. It's up to you how long you remain stuck for, really. But as for me, and my hope and advice to you would be to minimize how long you feel stuck in a rut for. Because when it's all said and done, you will feel like you wasted your life feeling stuck. When you feel stuck, it's almost kind of like you're chilling in between the old and the new. And the old doesn't feel good anymore. I know it was something that you wanted in a particular point in time, but it doesn't feel good anymore. You're ready for something fresh, something new, something that's going to change your life. But because you feel stuck, you're literally stuck in the middle, not enjoying the old anymore. You want something new, but you just feel physically, mentally, emotionally incapable of taking what's yours. Trust me when I say this to you, that when you feel stuck, it's your body, your mind, body, your soul telling you that you're ready for something new, you're ready for the next chapter of your life. But something inside you is suppressing that, something inside you is resisting that, something inside you is telling you to just stay where you are. Don't change, remain there. But when you feel stuck, trust me, your life is telling you that it's ready for something new, and you are resisting it for some particular reason. And I promise you, on the other side of your comfort zone, on the other side of you feeling stuck in the rut, your blessings are waiting for you. And before I go, I think it's important that you know that feeling stuck is actually very, very natural. Different people have gone through at different points in time in their lives. So don't feel like you're alone or it's something that's unnatural, because it is very, very much natural. Some will just get over it faster than others. Some will take longer than others. And that's okay. It's part of life. So, if you enjoyed this episode, learned something new, make sure you share it with at least one person who you feel will benefit from hearing this message. And I'm going to leave you guys how I always leave you, and that's to make a decision that future you'll be grateful for. Future will be grateful for addressing you're feeling stuck right now. So until next time, guys,